And we're moving on for the moment, getting you details of another big development that will take place in Parliament. For the first time, the Modi government will be pushing for a constitutional amendment bill. And this is, of course, with regards to that move where they have, in fact, decided to change the reservation policy. The Union Cabinet took the decision yesterday, and today we will, of course, be seeing the constitutional amendment bill coming up for discussion in the Lok Sabha, after which it will go to the Rajya Sabha tomorrow. Remember, the government has decided to extend the winter session by a day, just so that they can motor ahead with this new quota policy. It will be interesting to see how things play out, particularly considering that the opposition has been rather stumped by the move, has been given contradicting opinions and whatnot. Let's in fact listen into some of the reactions coming in.
अचानक माननीय मोदी जी और बीजेपी सरकार को 10% आरक्षण की याद आई। आज चुनावी जुमला, चुनावी गिमिक के तौर पे ये करने का अभिप्राय है कि वे समझते हैं कि देश के सब लोग घास खाते हैं। ये सब जानते हुए सिर्फ एक गिमिक के तौर पे, एक जुमले के तौर पे, एक बहकाने, बहलाने और बरगलाने के तौर पे ये करना, मैं समझता हूँ भर्त्सना योग्य है और सब लोगों को मूर्ख बनाने की प्रक्रिया है।
There is no objection as far as the Congress party is concerned. But the question of reservation is a sensitive subject. There is a constitutional provision that there can't be more than 50% reservation. But when they are making new reservation, new announcements, this can only be jumlas. This can only be election stunt. How they are going to accommodate that within the constitutional provision of 50%? That also they have to explain. Is there any leverage for the government to give a reservation to any category? That they have to make it clear. Constitution clearly says that you can't have more than 50% reservation. So where are they going to accommodate this? In principle, we are not against. But practically, they have brought something not to implement and only to make it as an election stunt.
विकलांग मतलब सामाजिक दृष्टिकोण से नहीं, लेकिन आर्थिक दृष्टिकोण से जो कमज़ोर है उनके लिए उन्होंने 10% का आरक्षण दिया है। तो सवर्णों को जो जनरल सीट में से जो नौकरियां, एजुकेशन, सर्विस कुछ मिल रहा था, उसमें से जो है 10% घटा दिया है और 40% पे लिया है, और 10% जो है आर्थिक दृष्टिकोण से जो बैकवर्ड है उसको दिया गया है। तो ये मैं समझता हूँ कि सरकार का निर्णय जो है गलत निर्णय है, क्योंकि इकोनॉमिकली पहले बार दिया गया था नरसिम्हा राव के ज़माने में भी, लेकिन वो टिक नहीं पाया। अब दोबारा देना मतलब ये आशावाद निर्माण करना और फिर उसको निराशा ले जाना, ये जो सरकार की नीतियां हैं मेरे ख्याल से यही है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट इसको जब टर्न डाउन करेगा तो आम आदमी जो है सुप्रीम कोर्ट के खिलाफ होगा।
So those are some of the reactions that are coming in on this story. The opposition, as we told you earlier, seems confused on their stand because the likes of the Congress have called it an election stunt and a political gimmick. Even as in their previous manifestos, they themselves have backed quota for the economically backward. But having said that, parties like the NCP have said that we will take a stand only after we get a sense of the discussion that takes place in Parliament. So in the next few hours, of course, the constitutional amendment bill will be moved in the Lok Sabha, and this is going to be done by the Modi government for the first time. All right, let's also bring in our guests on this broadcast. We've got Vaibhav Agarwal of the BJP joining us on this broadcast. Also with us is C. Rajashekharan. I want to take this across to you, Vaibhav Agarwal, first. What do you think is going to happen in Parliament today? Do you think it's going to be smooth sailing for the government? Because the opposition has taken a stand. The Congress is calling this nothing but a gimmick, a jumla and a stunt.
The problem with the opposition is that opposition does not want to realize that it is very important for them to rise above the caste, creed and religion perspective and look at every Indian as an equal. And that's exactly what is happening. If we've come up with something for economically backward class which opens up the Pandora's box,
Yes, yes, Vaibhav, go ahead. All right, we seem to have lost that connection with Weber, but let me also go across to our other guests who are joining us. We've got Naveen Kumar, C. Rajshekharan and Ashutosh Mishra with us. Rajshekharan, I just want to come across to you and good morning to you. Even as we await the discussion to kick off in the parliament, in the Lok Sabha today, what really is the opposition against here? Are you against the fact that this is a quota that's caste-free, that's religion-free? Do you not believe that this is something that's great for the country?
Akshita, first and foremost, any new bill or any amendment in the new bill has to be debated, and we should see the ways and means in a very pragmatic manner. Just for the sake of making an announcement, playing to the galleries, and for some petty political benefits and election reasons, you should not exploit the sentiments and emotions of any people throughout the nation. See, I am not against any reservation to the economically backward. Yes, they should have proper representation in the system, but economically backward has to be considered for all castes, the upper caste also. But fact of the matter is how we are going to implement it, how we are going to ensure this has been executed in the right
Mr.
manner.
Rajshekharan, are you taking a stand that yes, this is a good move? Forget the implementation. That is something that the government is pushing ahead with because they're already going ahead and moving the Constitutional Amendment Bill. Are you taking a stand that yes, this is a good move?
See, Akshita, any move which the government of the day announces, we cannot jump the gun and appreciate it or pass any negative comments. But when demonetization was announced, everybody said it is a good move. Later on, it became a disaster to the nation. And the middle class, the upper middle class, the poor were affected directly. Likewise, when GST was announced, everybody said that is the very best policy which the government has announced.
No,
and
I want to bring this. I want to take this to Naveen Kumar. I want to take this to Naveen Kumar as well. Mr. Naveen Kumar, do you buy this entire argument that it's too early to comment, that we have to wait to see how the implementation takes place, questioning the timing of this, saying this is a political stunt?
पहली बात अक्षता, कांग्रेस सपा बसपा के कोई भी आदमी ये नहीं कह रहा है कि बिल गलत है। दूसरी बात, वो ये भी नहीं कह रहे कि इस बिल के समर्थन में, लेकिन वो कहते हैं कि हम मिलकर साथ में खड़े हैं। बाहर विरोध कर रहे हैं और अंदर सबके सामने कहते हैं कि हम साथ में खड़े हैं। अरे भैया, अगर आपने डिबेट करनी है तो क्यों नहीं हाउस में कहते कि हाउस 1 दिन के लिए 2 दिन के लिए एक्सटेंड कर दिया जाए? इसकी बात नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन ये बात करेंगे कि एक पॉलिटिकल मूव है। मोदी सरकार लेकर गई गरीबों को देने के लिए बीमा, 55 करोड़ लोगों को उन्होंने 5 लाख रुपए का बीमा दिया, 5 करोड़ परिवारों का। उन्होंने कहा कि ये गरीबी जुमला है, गलत दे रहे हैं, लोगों को मिला। मोदी सरकार ने उज्ज्वला योजना से लोगों को गैस के कनेक्शन दिए, तो ये कहते नहीं, वो तो गरीबों को दिए ही नहीं गए हैं, रिफिल नहीं हो रही, रिफिल पे तो सब्सिडी मिलती है। तीसरा, मैं ऐसी 122 योजना है प्राइम मिनिस्टर की जो गरीबों के लिए सीधी गई। जनधन अकाउंट को उन्होंने कहा था, जनधन योजना के तहत जो खाते खुल रहे हैं उससे कोई फायदा नहीं, लोगों का पैसा जा रहा है, लेकिन अब उनको 100 पैसे अगर केंद्र से रिलीज होते हैं, 100 पैसे उनके खाते में पहुंचते हैं। लोगों को जो फायदा हो रहा है गरीबों को, वो इनको देखा नहीं जा रहा। गरीबों के विरोधी हैं, सवर्णों के विरोधी हैं, बाहर सवर्णों की बात कर रहे हैं। अंबेडकर जी अभी बात कर रहे हैं सवर्णों को मिलना चाहिए आरक्षण, दूसरी बात कर रहे हैं संविधान में प्रावधान नहीं है। प्रावधान बनाने से बनेगा ना, आप इसके अंदर सहयोग, अगर आप सहयोग करते हैं तो बोलिए। अगर मैं आज दावे से कह सकता हूं, कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी हो, बसपा, सपा, कांग्रेस, किसी के अंदर ताकत नहीं है जो सवर्णों का विरोध करेगी। अगर मोदी सरकार ने 10% का आरक्षण दिया है उनको, इसलिए दिया है, इस लोगों को बेनिफिट है। गरीबों के बारे में कौन सोचेगा? सामाजिक न्याय, आर्थिक न्याय के बारे में कौन सोचेगा? इसके बारे में अगर मोदी सरकार ने फैसले लिए तो उसका समर्थन करते हैं तो करना चाहिए। विमुद्रीकरण का अगर नुकसान हो तो कांग्रेस, बसपा, सपा के नेताओं को हुआ।
We've talked about this so often, about quota for the economically backward, keeping aside caste and religion. Are we now, Mr. Ashutosh, is the opposition completely stumped by this move? Opposing for no reason? Are they opposing for just the sake of opposing because they know elections are around the corner?
नहीं, इसलिए विरोध कर रहे हैं क्योंकि मोदी का विरोध कर रहे हैं और उसी से
move in
और किसी कारण से नहीं है।
One second,
what is being opposed
Mr. Ashutosh, go ahead.
here is that if So if it is such a big change, it should have been discussed properly. And we have seen in the past, Mr. Naveen Kumar was just telling us about all the things that have been done, how they are all things that are being done only on paper in statistics, how at the cost of poor who need primary health centers, private insurance companies are being paid money.
No,
so
hold
number
on,
one.
hold on,
Number two, coming back to jobs, Mr. Fadmanis, Chief Minister of Maharashtra, has said there are no jobs.
Yes, you are talking about jobs.
Let's talk about the jobs.
You talk about
so
jobs,
about
you
quota
talk
jobs.
about helping the poor, you talk about helping the economically weaker sections. They are doing it now.
So you didn't interrupt Mr. Naveen Kumar when he was giving up all sort of crazy statistics. So let me answer.
लोगों को भ्रमित क्यों करते हैं? जैसे वो कानों में जहर
Let
बोल
me
रहे हैं,
answer.
वैसे आप बोल रहे हैं.
Let me answer. आप भ्रमित कर रहे हैं जितने आपने स्टैटिस्टिक्स दी हैं गलत दे रहे हैं. प्राइमरी हेल्थ सेंटर जाना चाहिए, गरीब जाता है, आप उसको इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को दे रहे हैं. आप पैसा इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को दे रहे हैं. फसल बीमा योजना में पैसा इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को जा रहा है. हेल्थ का आयुष्मान भारत में हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को जा रहा है. गरीब के पास पैसा नहीं जा रहा है. गरीब प्राइमरी हेल्थ सेंटर जाता है. झूठ बोलते हैं आप, फिर से झूठ बोल रहे हैं. अब वापस कमिंग बैक टू जॉब्स,
दिल्ली में
Coming back to jobs, we are talking about Mr. Nitin Gadkari had said there are no
Let's talk
government
about the
jobs.
reservation policy
Coming
here
back to
only on
Mr.
that place.
Maharashtra Chief Minister. Yeah, so let's talk, and please ensure that he does not interrupt, because he starts shouting and doesn't listen to any other person. So coming back to jobs, Mr. Fadmanis, who is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, has said that there are only 25,000 jobs a year which can be created in Maharashtra. Similarly, Mr. Gadkari has been talking about lack of jobs in government departments. So, making a false promise where the existing people are not getting jobs, you say we'll give 10% jobs to, where are the jobs? There are no jobs. That's what's being pointed out, that this is just a political move to try and fool the upper caste who are angry with the BJP because they cheated them in the case of SC and ST. They didn't act, so they didn't get the votes. That's why they have kept losing the elections, and that's why now they are frustrated and they're desperate. So in this desperate, they are this jumla. Now he will keep giving you statistics which the people have not accepted. So or he will keep on like Goebbels, he will keep repeating statistics which haven't benefited the poor.
Mr. Ashutosh,
The farmers are angry, the poor are angry.
Mr. Ashutosh, you are saying that this is, we've seen the past record and whatnot. You're speaking of the past record of the government and all of that. What you're seeing right now is a decision that will help the poor. You've been criticizing the government, saying they're doing nothing for the poor, and when they do something, you're going on to question it. For the moment, we're having to slip into a short break. We'll continue this discussion on the other side. Do stay with us.